There we are. Sorry, guys. Um, so let's start again. So we have the Empress card for you, Brianna, along with the Eight of Swords. Um, so there is something going on here. I'm getting the word application and I'm getting news. So news of whatever you've applied for. I mean, this is your general feeling of being stabbed in the back. You may be feeling like everything is against you. Even the universe is against you at this time. It is not. I know that sometimes things can seem like that, but, you are going to take the turn for the better because we have the Empress present and we have this emotional, this water scene in the back. It's not rough water, it's smooth water, smooth sailing for you. At the bottom of the card, we have the Devil. So this warns us not to get trapped up in the who, what, when, why. Sometimes you just have to move forward without closure. I think we've lost people because my screen was blank. That was for you, Brianna. I hope you heard that. I'm just going to wait a few minutes. Frolik, I'm okay. How are you? I'm sorry I didn't have the camera turned on because I'm crazy and I was rushing from the supermarket home. Okay, Ro, it's working. So I don't know if Brianna, did you hear your message? If not, you're the very first read. So after this live, please go back. You're welcome. I am going to do Yesenia. I feel very rushed, so I'm going to take a minute just to relax myself. Oh, this is good. The Hangman. I'm going to reverse it. It came out reversed, but I feel like it is reversed with the Ten of Pentacles. So there's a little bit more learning you need to do represented by this Hierophant card. You are missing the bigger picture. Like you've tried looking at things from a different perspective and you're just not getting it. You will get there because it's turned in your favor. You're not upside down, you're upright. So you are getting there. I mean, with the Ten of Pentacles is abundance. It's abundance in family life and it's abundance in material life. So things are turning around is what I'm getting for you. So I am going to be live on Halloween doing paid readings for that day because it's a big day. It's a full moon. It's daylight savings time. It's Halloween. So I'm going to do donation readings that night. I'm sorry, I was putting my, I don't know if on my Facebook, if you guys saw my little trays that I put together in my Etsy store, but I'll show you guys what I've been up to. So this one is my abundance tray. So incense, candle, anointing oil, herbs, and bath salt. Okay. Devo, let's do you. Devo. We have double sixes here. Now, numerically speaking, when we talk about sixes, you talk about, well, it talks about your thoughts and need some refocusing, especially in spiritual manners. That's what we're talking about, sixes. You are going to get to the victory in terms of your spiritual growth because we have the laurel here. This is a champion. Remember that when you gain this knowledge, you're meant to pass it on. You're meant to give the charity to people because other people are awakening, and it's important that we share our growth. It's going to happen, and it's going to happen fairly quickly because we have the King of Wands. So you might have like a quick, I'm getting dream. So like a very meaningful dream is going to happen, which is going to put things in balance for you. You see that we have these two lion heads there. So like it's going to happen. It's going to happen quick. They're telling me most likely through your dream state, but you're going to be refocused. Be careful not to get into your own thoughts, because we do have the Five of Cups. So only we hold ourselves back from our growth. I know we like to put it off on other people, but it's not. It's, oh, see, you can tell my husband likes to clean with bleach. I do too, but this is excessive. Well, at least you know we're clean. Yes, bro. Like the 7 people here, everybody's gonna get red. So don't worry. Even when there's 15 people, if you ever see my Facebook lives, it's 15, 16 people. Most likely everyone gets red. Hey, Ava. Ava, let's see. I'm going to go to my circle cards for you. You have the King of Swords here. We have the Chariot. And we have the Four of Pentacles. We need you to be tight with your finances. Right now is not the time to spend. It's not to waste frivolously. It's not to do anything but what is necessary to run your household, because money is very tight. There's going to be some rebalancing issues with your King of Swords or your relationship. So there's some things happening here that's gonna, hold on, I'm getting a message from my spirit guys. Okay. So with this King of Swords and the Chariot, something's happening in the recent in recent coming times where things are going to throw you off balance, because the Chariot is a balancing card. So I don't know what's happening with your King of Swords, and I'm not saying it's anything negative, but I'm just going to be like, there's something that's going to happen that's going to shake you up a little bit. And it's happening fairly soon. But this also says that money is tight for you guys, so just be careful with where you spend your money. You do have the Three of Pentacles here, so I don't know if you're working on something new, a collaboration, or thinking about working on something new, but it's going to bring you some financial benefit. Frolic, I'm going to do you right now. That sounds dirty, doesn't it? I hate when I say that and I have a dirty mind, because sometimes things fly in my mouth and I'm like, oh, that sounds a little spicy. If you're watching on Facebook and I'm not responding to you, it's because StreamYard is not bringing your messages to my main screen. If you go on YouTube, please go to YouTube so I can see your comments. Well, Brolic, you have some nervous energy too going on. What are this? Wanted to hop out. King of Wands. Wow. What's going on with you in your relationship? This seems to be something positive. Are you, Brolic, are you in a relationship? I don't remember from our last conversation. Because this is a commitment, right? So if you're not in a relationship, your next relationship is going to be a committed one, because we see this marriage card here. But you are in your power, especially with your creativity. We also have the the Ace of Wands here. So this is like the beginning of a new, deeper commitment. Interesting. No, Roy, I haven't done you. So Brolic, we also have the Seven of Swords here. This is a person who is thinking of, is carrying too much on their shoulders. It also speaks of betrayal and running away. But I'm thinking that this is in reference to your past. And because I've placed it opposite this happy family card, don't let your past dictate your future, or or to miss your blessings. Yes, Nisi. If you don't see me respond to you, come over to my YouTube page. Yes, Nisi, absolutely. We'll see what love. Did you say love and light, or do you want a love reading? I think I'm on. If I skipped you in the listing, please let me know, because I was in a rush to get here and I feel like I'm still talking a mile a minute. Ro, I'm going to do you with your favorite card here. I absolutely love these cards too. Well, we're just ready to read. Lots of spiritual growth. Lots of spiritual growth. Don't fight it though. And don't doubt it, because you're getting up that mountaintop in terms of your spirituality. I like that. There's a lot of that going on here. With the Seven of Pentacles, and you see the cherry blossoms here, I'm looking at the lushness of this, right? So not necessarily money. It could be money, but I'm thinking in terms of the dragon, because it's present here, climbing up the mountain along with this Page of Wands, is that you're definitely on your way. There's a lot of growth here, a lot of growth. You're coming into your energy. It's beautiful. It's full of fruition for you. And you're going to be able to use that to assist other people. And that's what I love about this, right? You know, that you may feel like some things are delayed because you want to get to where you're going, but it's a necessary pause in action. So if there's not a pause in action now, there will be a pause in action, but it's for you to center yourself so you can go the rest of the way, so you can have energy for the rest of your journey. Put these cards away. Full moon spells. I was actually thinking about doing a post on that on the podcast. If anyone is interested in joining my podcasts with questions or just spiritual talk, send me a message on my website, which is delilahspiritualspot.com. Actually, let me put my banner up. You really don't have to make a donation, guys. This is free mini readings, but I just wanted to put up my website because I'm talking about it. So I do have a podcast, and I'm backed up to 3 episodes. It's also an advice column. So if you see how I'm giving 3 mini cards here, if you hit me on my website, I have an advice column. I will answer it in full detail. It's a free full reading. It will be anonymous if you choose it to be anonymous, but it's basically a reading for free. Is this working? Halloween's not going to be the same, but I think that may be a good thing because a lot of us need to figure things out, and a lot of us are going to awaken during this full moon and Halloween. Oh, thank you. I like the basket. Lady Libra, I know you put something up. I'm gonna do now. I had to calm down because I don't know if it's the energy of this group, but I'm really, really. Well, I can tell you, Lady Libra, that you're coming into your own, and soon you won't. I know that you're focused on Esteban right now, but this is telling me soon you won't be thinking about him, and that's when it's going to happen because we also have this Ten of Cups here. The Ten of Cups is another card that means happy family life, love, and contentment. So you have taken the right strategy, but even though you're saying that, it's more for you because you need to do some healing and stop worrying about him and rather take care of yourself. Yeah. So he will come back because here are you. Here's your king. Here's the king and the queen with this family cup here. So yes. But less worrying about him and tending to your emotions. Because when you heal yourself, you draw in. Think of it as the law of attraction. You're going to draw that love back to you. My back is not better, but life goes on. So I am just, yes, it will work. It will work. That's what those cards dictate. When you fully take a step back and work on your emotions and your emotional growth, because it is a cups card, it's going to bring in that happy family energy along with him because it's the law of attraction. Let's see. If I skipped anyone, let me know. Nisi McLaurin. I am trying to keep my emotions in check because I realize I can't work empathically all the time, especially when I'm feeling injured. Oh, there's a chance for, I don't know if you're in a relationship, but there's a chance for love here, either a renewal of love or new love. With someone who is full of fire, someone who's very strong and opinionated, which is funny. It's funny to me that sometimes that just jumps out because look at this person right here, right? So I not only read the cards, I read them intuitively. So sometimes something, my spirit guides make me focus on something that's in the cards and not necessarily the meanings. With this Eight of Cups here, you've been emotionally withdrawn for a while. So I don't know if this is because of the relationship you're in or in the relationship you're in, but there is some fire coming back, a renewal of emotion. You're single. So this is your next relationship and it's going to happen fairly soon. Because of the wand, the fire in it. So there's a relationship coming to you, right? It's the beginning, right? So it's going to be fresh. It's going to come out the blue, like you meet somebody at the supermarket, something stupid like that. You're going to meet someone. But don't be cold. And I hate to say it like that, but that's what they're giving me. Don't be cold because of your past relationships. And remember, this is only 2 or 3 cards. Again, I have an advice column on my website and my podcast. Those are free full readings. Okay, let me go back up because I don't want to miss anyone. Oh, you were watching on Facebook? Yeah, for some reason, it's supposed to, when I simulcast, it's supposed to bring all the comments to me, but it's not, and it's stupid. So if you're on Facebook and I am not responding, come over to the YouTube channel to comment. Yeah. How are you feeling, Braden? A little bit of anxiety going on? I'm starting to belch, so that means 2 things. Either we're having some stomach anxiety or someone wants to step forward. I do have my blocks up, so I will not be talking to Spirit today. I put my blocks up, especially when I'm not feeling well, because if I open the floodgate, I won't be able to close it because I'm in a weakened state. I hope that makes sense for you guys. But that's how it works for me. Wow, lots of love going on here. What's going on with you, Braden? So we have the World card. There's been a completion here. And we have the Empress card. I want to draw. Okay. I'm going to clarify these cards because there's a lot of action going on. There's going to be some things coming quickly for you with the Chariot card. Because we have rough water on both of these scenes, it hasn't been an easy time for you, especially when it comes to love and or your creativity, or tapping into your creativity. Right. You've completed a rough cycle in your life. I don't know if you're still with the person you're in. Can you answer that question? Braden? Oh, thank you. I'll be fine. You know, I'm 45 years old, so there's a sense with the World card here, there's a sense of completion. So I don't know if you're in a relationship because it's been rocky. Okay? So it hasn't been easy for you. But again, with the Chariot card presence, you're coming into a state of equity or of balance. It's going to be fruitful because we have the 10 of Vessels cards here. And I have to go deeper. Yeah, things are going to turn around in a great way. So we have 10-10 here. Or the 11 Make-A-Wish card. So like great things are happening. Financial balance, emotional balance. We're over the choppy water here. And because we're on 2 ships, I'm even thinking about, you guys are thinking of moving. There's movement here. Oh, thanks, Braden. It's okay. You just saying that it's fine. Yes, Yvonne, I'm just getting down the list, honey. I'll get to you. I just have a couple of people before you. Yeah, there's a sense of that because of the 2 ships. That also gave me with the Empress card, it also gave me a clue to not a clue. So again, my spirit guides tell me to focus on certain things of the cards, and that's all I have to say about that. My boards, my focal boards. I am into circles, guys. So and I've always been into circles, the circle of life, creation. I feel it's all based on wheels. So that's why I have my boards. Even the cloth underneath has a circle. Stick with me, guys. I'm just going down the list. I will try to get to everyone. Lisa Farrell. Let's see. Family. I'm just going to take a sip of something I shouldn't be drinking. This is not sponsored. I'm just addicted to Coca-Cola. Yeah, we see that here. This is a representation of what's going on in reference to your family. This, with the nightmare. This is a nightmare situation. And it's on the bottom. I wouldn't be surprised if it hopped out at this point. There's a chance here. Don't lose hope. You know, we need to look at things from a different perspective, or try a new way of fixing things. Because, you know, with this Page of Pentacles, right? So normally pages are studious. They're learning their craft. And I think there's something in this situation that you guys have to learn from. You definitely have to get a different approach, because whatever you are doing is not working. With the Ace of Cups, there's a healing chance for everyone here. We just need to change our perspective on things. Yeah, a double ace. So make your wish, 1111. Finance. Let's see what the cards come out. Remember, the cards will tell you what you need to know and not what you want to know. But we can try. Let's break up my Light Seers deck. Hey Nora, I saw you. I don't know if I said hi. But hey Nora. Let's see. All right, who's having the pain in their shoulders? Because I know I have back pain, but someone is feeling the tightness of the stress, especially in the left shoulder. Someone has a left shoulder injury. Please let me know who it is, because I'm feeling the pain shooting down my arm. Financial, 6 of Pentacles. So this is good. Are you waiting on money? Yeah, you're waiting on money here, because we have the 6 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. So money is just some worry in reference to money. But you see this infinity sign with the 6 of Pentacles. This is remembering that when you get your finances together, to have charity. There's infinite possibilities here. What you can do with your financial abundance when you receive it. You're going to get it. Here's the 4 of Wands, this celebration card here. So that is for you, Yvonne. Yeah, you're on the right path. Let me see, I'm still single. Yes, Paula Sanchez. Someone is drinking excessively in your life. And I don't know if your word or someone else's word, but my spirit guides are giving me that. Look at that. Right. Which makes sense, because there's money woes here. With this Devil card, it's the anxieties, it's the shackles that hold us back. Again, lots of aces today, because the world is changing. We are at a pivotal time during this year where there's going to be a shift. So you're going to see a lot of aces, a lot of growth here. So there is a chance for you to heal your heart. Again, when I said the drinking card, the devil card also speaks to overeating, drinking, anything we abuse, anything that we use to in excess that holds us back, right? I feel like there is stress with finance. There's not a balance here with finance, but I think that you're on your way to some type of healing, or you are waking up to your own spiritual gifts, because it is a rebirth. I love when the cards just say everything I just said and put an exclamation point on it. Yvette's, you're okay. Thank you. I'll feel better. I'll get there. Yvette. I don't expect anybody to make a donation. I just want my website information up, because I will do donation only lives, but that is not today. A lot of choices, and you with your anxiety not knowing which way to go. You're an emotional wreck here because of fighting. Like the fighting is making you confused about the direction you need to go the direction you need to go into. I hate that. But this light at the end of the tunnel, if you have some type of faith or some type of practice where you just take care of yourself and your emotions and be a little selfish with it. Andrew Ruth. Goodbye, Andrew. You know these people are not people of the light, and I tell you why. Another reader will never come on and do this with somebody else. They don't know who I am. They don't know if I work in the light or the dark. I work in the light. I always work in the light. But at the same time, there's something about karma. And if you have any understanding about the way the world works, you would never do that. So don't pay attention to those people. Who is next? I'm going to read these cards. Danny. All right. There's been some completion, but this Five of Swords that speaks to anxiety, I think you're trying to get a hold of it and try to work on that. Again, with the Chariot card, there's a balance coming in here along with you getting a hold of your emotions. I love this card. Right. The way to fight this, and it's double fives here, guys. The Five of Swords and the Five of Cups. I'm just double fives or triple fives is a transition. I have a cheat sheet because I'll never remember all these angel numbers, so I won't even lie about that. So it's changes up ahead. Trust your transition is for your highest good. Prepare for massive shifts. Things are getting exciting and better for you. And I love that because that's basically what I just said. Like, you are healing, but the way to not work backwards is not to think about all the things that have gone down the drain for you. Think about your survival. Think about how you made it out of it. That is the way to growth and to ultimate healing and moving on, because that's what we all need to do, is move on. Hey, Chris, let's see here. You're welcome, Yvonne. Chris, let's go to my circles for you. Go to my circles. I'm going to read all of these. Right. So you still, a lot of us are trapped in our anxieties. Here's the devil card again. We're stuck in our own way. Sometimes we just get accustomed to feeling some type of way. It's almost like a drug. Like sometimes I have issues with anger, and it's very easy for me to fall into that anger part. When I'm angry, I don't read. Here we are. Your relationship still causing you anxiety here. The Eight of Cups speaks to walking away, and you might be thinking about that. With the Ten of Swords and feeling stabbed in the back, that's the overall emotion that is going on. But it may be you just trapped in a cycle of feeling like that and not moving on. Here with the Page of Vessels, it speaks to a happy family life if you can get past it, along with this Page of Staves. Look at things from a different perspective. Maybe there's a way to save your relationship if you think about things in a different manner. And this is your overall feeling. You've been through a lot. You survived a lot. You always will survive because you are a survivor. That is for you, Chris. If cards fall, I read them all. I'm not going to be one to be like, oh, that's too many, I'm going to put it back. That's not how I read. Just give me a minute because I don't put my cards back in order. That's how you know, like, if I don't put them all on the bottom and then they stay on the bottom. I put them randomly in so that when I shuffle, if they're meant to come out again, they come out. Hey, Nora. Nora, do you want cards? Oh, you're welcome. Oh, thank you. Hey, Adele. Hey, Nora. Nora, I'm just going to read this because I was thinking of you and the card flew out. I like this. And I like this. 10 is completion, people. It looks like an ugly card when it's all stabbed up in the back, but you know what you've been through, and it's the end of that cycle for you. It's the beginning of you taking your power back with this page. And it's the beginning of you coming into your money. Like, things are getting better for you because this has run its course. I'm okay, Adele. How are you? My back went out. I drew a card for you anyway, Nora. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. That's that Reese's commercial. Lisa, yes. Adele, do you want a card, honey? Nicola, yes. Lisa. Wow, emotional growth for you. Well done. Well done with you trying to, wow. So you've been working on your emotions and your mentality towards life. And I think that's wonderful. And if it's just the beginning of it, that's great. Because look, the Hangman, you have come from the perspective of knowing that your way through healing is not through your relationships or through anyone else, it's through you. I like that. That's for you, Nicola. I like that a lot. Very powerful. I stay busy because if I don't stay busy, you have time to think, and thinking's not always that good, especially it's a rough time of year for me. I have a lot of significant deaths that happen between now and Christmas. Adele, We need to see you back here. It's the Empress card for you, Adele. I know you've had to take some time, but we need you back. We need you back on your lives here. And I think you're thinking about coming back because we have the ace here. So maybe you are getting back into your own and we need you. Look at the 9 of Cups here. Your cups are getting full. I like that. Adele, that's for you. Yeah, I think because there is a shift, there's a massive shift. There are a lot of beautiful readings here because it's all about growth. It's all about our own growth and thinking about others, and that's what the world needs to heal. Lisa, I did read for you. I want to say maybe 10 minutes ago or 5 minutes ago. So mark this on. Thank you for sharing, guys. Oh, thank you for sharing. Who am I on? Christy Cook? Christy Cook. I am not connecting to spirit. I have my blocks up, but my spirit guides gave me a name of Ben. Christy. Ben could be an ancestor or he could be someone significant in your life, someone you know. But again, I have my shields up because when I'm in pain, I don't speak to spirit because I won't. This devil card has come out in every single deck. Christy. And this Chariot card. There's determination here. There's determination needed because, and I hate to say this, because the devil's all about dependency. So we need some determination to get out of our own way. And it doesn't have to be drugs or alcohol. It could be just something you're using to mask the pain of the heartbreak. Right. And you see how I drew this card on the Chariot card. So we need to have determination in terms of mastering our emotions because we can't get sunk into this heartbreak because it'll just keep you on the hamster wheel with this devil card. Vladimir, yes. I think after Vladimir, I've done everybody. So if I'm wrong, let me know before I hang up the phone. I'm sorry, guys. Tell I'm old. Before I hang up the phone. Vladimir. Okay. What are you confused about, Vladimir? Because that's the word I'm getting, confusion. Right. Confusion about an opportunity that's presenting itself. That's good because there are possibilities for you, and I hope you know that. With this 9 of Pentacles or 9 of Pentacles, it's just within grasp. We just need to understand what direction you want to go into because there are a few possibilities that you're thinking about, which I feel like is positive. Like I'm just pulling a few cards. I'll draw one more because I'm curious. Right. know how to ask for help is what I'm getting with this Queen of Matches in reverse. Sometimes it's good to get advice, especially if we're confused about what direction we need to go in. Like, don't asking for help is not a weakness, is what I'm being told to tell you. And I think that's it, guys. I'll give it a few more seconds. If you're on Facebook, it's not letting me see the comments. If you want to jump over to my YouTube channel to make sure I'm answering your questions. Oh, you're welcome, Christy. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you next Tuesday on this channel. I will be live Saturday, I think about 8, 9 o'clock. But it's going to be donation readings for Halloween. And I am going to be using, hold on, I'm going to be using the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot deck and some other shadowy decks I have. So if you want to come and listen, if you want a donation reading, I'll see you this Saturday. Thanks.